Bonjour, ça va, bienvenue. Today is smoked brisket. Now, you have to prepare in advance, 2 days in advance. All right, very important. So here's what you need. It's not that much. It's actually quite simple. You can need an onion, some garlic, fresh ground black pepper, Uncle Randeaux's cayenne, Worcestershire sauce, ketchup, vinegar. I got my bowls. Here's what you're going to do. Here's the basic recipe for your marinade. All right, you're going to need 1 cup of Worcestershire sauce, 1 cup of the ketchup, and 1 cup of the vinegar. You're going to mix that all in this bowl, and then you're going to cut up the garlic and the onion. And I'm telling you, I'm going to put at least this whole clove right here, and at least this 1 onion. And if I get a little bit excited, I might add some more. All right? I'm going to put it all in there. Then I'm going to put a good bit of this pepper and a good bit of this pepper, maybe even half a tablespoon to a whole tablespoon. I'll show you when I'm doing it. You can double this. You can triple it. And sometimes you need to do that. In fact, I'm going to double it right off the bat because I know I'm going to need that. I got almost an 8-pound brisket, and I'm going to put a dozen bratwursts in it. And that works real good, yeah, chef. So I'm going to come back. You're going to see this all ready to go. I've chopped up the onions and the garlic. It's all in there. I already put the ketchup in one. It's 2 cups. You can be a little heavy. It doesn't have to be precise. This one's tiny bit heavy. Pour it right in. Okay. All right. I'm going to use the same measuring cup for the Worcestershire sauce and the vinegar. It'll help get some of that ketchup out. So I filled that up to the 2 cups. Alrighty. Stir it a little bit. I'm going to try to get some of that ketchup loose. All right. And then I'm going to pour that in. All right. That was 2 cups of ketchup, 2 cups of Worcestershire sauce. All right, now 2 cups of vinegar. By the way, my daddy taught me this recipe. All right, I'm gonna stir it a little bit. I stir it over the big bowl. That way, when I spill, it spills in the right place. Okay. You can see we're getting a good mix here. Okay. Now, all right, I'm going to put the cayenne. I'm going to put the black pepper. For you, I'm going to put a measuring spoon this time. And we're going to see what it looks like. This is a half first. I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to put 2 halves. I guess 2 halves to make a whole. All right, that was the black pepper. All right, I'm going for the red pepper. All right, 1 half, and maybe half of a half more. Careful, this cayenne is really, really hot. Okay, and it's going to set for a couple of days. It's going to be pretty nice in there. But I said you want them to take your time on that. Okay, here's my spoon. I'm going to stir it all up. Okay. All right, you're going to get a nice mix in there of the garlic and the onion and the red pepper, the cayenne, and the black pepper. Notice I didn't put salt. Someone said, why didn't you put salt? Well, because this stuff right here already has salt. I don't like things to be too salty at all. Okay. Also, my bratwurst, when I put that's got salt in it when they cured it, you know. Okay. So that's all. Next, I'm going to bring in the brisket and the sausage. You're going to see how I put it all in a big pan. I'm going to put this on it, and then we're going to let it set for 2 days. It's going to marinate. All right, the sauce is all ready. The marinade's all ready. The meat's right in there. You can see I have it with the brisket, and the sausage is all here. all in there. All I have to do is pour it in. That's pretty good. When I double that recipe just like that, it covers one pan perfectly. Okay. Now for this, that's all I do for 2 days. There's nothing else to do. I'm going to cover it up. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. 2 days from now, it's going on the smoker, sure. All right, there is another thing you need to do at least 2 days in advance. This can be done anytime. You want to get some hickory logs, pecan logs, cherry wood, any kind of fruit tree wood works. Don't get pine unless you like to taste the turpentine. All right, that's not good. Oak doesn't work well, but hickory, walnut, those kind of things are very good. Get chunks of it. Sometimes you can only buy chips. Soak it in water for 2 days. You want it nice and waterlogged because when you put it on the hot coals, it's going to smolder and make smoke and go right through that smoker and make the meat delicious. All right, my friends, now look at this. The fire, she's all nice and white. The coals they're hot. This is a good hot fire. The temperature is going through here. It's already saying it's about 250 degrees. I got 2 thermometers, one on each end here, so I can check it out. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna bring the brisket out, and I'm gonna put the brisket on. Okay, all I need to do right now is put the lid on, which I'm going to do. Okay. Okay, right here on the fire, just like that. Coals are burning nice and hot. I'll close her up. I'm gonna check it in maybe 15-20 minutes to make sure it's good and hot. But the nice thing about smoking, you don't have to do much. All right, you just check it every now and then. Make sure the coals are still hot. Make sure the fire is going. But that's all. All right, you can see the fire. Actually, when you open the lid of the firebox, sometimes it flames up right away simply because it's getting more air, more oxygen. So don't worry about that. But I think it's a good time to add coals. It's still very hot. This would be hot for a long time, but I can't let it get down. If it gets too cool, it won't reheat. All right, it's going to be very hard, and you got a low fire. All right, so I'm going to add some right now. There's a heavy bag. I didn't usually spill so bad, but I did. What I'm gonna do, I have me some iron rods. Push it back in. What fell on the ground, I'm gonna pick it up in a minute. I'm gonna put it back on there. So all you have to do is do this. I'm gonna close the box again. Make sure there's plenty of air on the side on your vent, and you'll be in good shape. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm in my gazebo outside. We suddenly had a rainstorm. You don't have to worry. The smoker's all closed up. It continues to smoke and cook along, but I can't put this camera out here and get it all wet. Could mess things up. So the brisket's ready. I'm going to show you a picture of that. You're going to see it right here in a moment. And then I'm going to add the sausage. It is now time. The brisket is cooking a little faster than I thought. It's cooking really, really quickly. You'll see the picture. It's looking good. It's not quite done all the way to the bottom. I like well done. If you don't like well done, you like it rare, it would probably be ready about right now. You can get a thermometer. I'm going to show you another little trick in a bit about how to test when it's well done and medium well and all that. There's something I learned as a cook in a steakhouse when I was a senior in high school, back I think with Abraham Lincoln maybe, you know. So anyway, I'm gonna put in the sausage. You're gonna see the picture of it all, a still picture, and it's gonna be here, and you're gonna see it there, and then it will go from that point on. There's really not much to do. I did add charcoal, right? I added some charcoal twice. Okay, every 2 hours it goes down. I throw another log on the fire, a wet log that is. It keeps the smoke going. It smells so good. That's how we make this work. Okay, this has been on now for about 7 hours, and it's nearly done. It's nearly done. Now this smoker is so good, it's actually a little bit ahead of time of others. We're just about done here. You can see the sausage. She's in good shape. I just turned it over. I'm gonna say in about an hour, I'm gonna probably pull the sausage off very, very soon. Probably within the next 20 minutes, if not 15. One of them, some of them on the end, they're a little darker, but it's a little hotter or closer to the fire. So that's almost done, but you can see a beautiful, beautiful shot here. Okay, you can take a look at that. All right, we have some nice, nice meat here. It's gonna be delicious. We're gonna have a good meal with this. You're gonna see when we're done. All right. I know you've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. I'm gonna pull off the sausage. All right. Some of them quite well done, but it's not burnt. It looks a little bit, but it's not. I'm gonna pull all the sausage off right now. And then I'm gonna give you a peek. Okay, I'm gonna close this back up because I want that brisket to cook a little bit more. We let it cool off a lot. When you open it, you let out the heat. That can be a good thing because it can get too hot. Now, let's take a peek at this sausage. This is what the cook gets to do. The cook gets to cheat and take a bite ahead of time. It's the privilege. It's a must. You got to make sure it's good for everybody. Yes, yes, chef. All right, I'm going to pick at this one right here. Oh my gosh, look at that. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh, hot off the fire. Absolutely perfect. Now, this marinade, that's what really makes the flavor. Do that marinade just like I told you. Let it sit in there for a couple of days. You cannot beat it. Gotta have one more just to make sure it's good for you. Okay? Gonna walk up. I want you to see this. I want you to see this up close. Yep. Oh. I make a meal just on the sausage, yeah. And you know a good thing? You can put this in the icebox, eat it as a snack in the middle of the night, afternoon, the next day. Is good, and you can freeze it. It's good for, it'll stay juicy and smoky for months. Okay, look, man, it is now the time to see this. This only took about 8 hours today. That's quite unusual. But I want to show you something. I want you to take a look. I'm going to put this right up here on this plate. All right. All right. Look at all that juice sitting right up there on that. I'm going to show you now. I'm going to cut one little slice right now. Look at that. Absolutely perfect. Juicy as can be. Hot off the fire. And I'm going to cut a piece right now. Because I can't let people eat this without knowing it's good. Yes, sure. Oh. I tell you what, I've had brisket in a lot of places. A lot of good places. And I'll let you know about some of those places eventually. But it don't taste like this, no, chef. Why? The marinades, the slow cook. God, that's not to get on tea, chef. You're going to like this. Wait till you see it in the plate, all ready to eat. With one of my favorite side dishes. Look at that brisket. Look at that brisket, my friend. Oh, it's nice and juicy. perfectly done. That smoker is a special smoker. I've had the R2D2 model, you know, the one kind of straight out with the can, straight like that. I never had the one they call the eggshell, but I see people do very good. I've had many like this. This one is the first one with the reverse flow, goes all the way underneath and back. Delicious. Oh, you think that's good? Look at this sausage right here. Don't forget that marinade. That is the key. That's the Uncle Randeaux secret, is the marinade. Okay? 2 days, soak it in that marinade. C'est bon, bon, bon. Alright? So you would see here, I made some smothered potatoes. I'm going to go with that. You're going to see my plate in a minute. We're going to have a taste. Whoo, Lord, have mercy. It's manger time. Little French, little English. As Cajuns, we do that all the time, yes, sir. Now, I'm at the table. You saw me cooking, I got my hat on. My mama told me you never eat at the table with your hat on. I'm gonna do what my mama told me, and I'm gonna take my hat off at the table. That's no good there like that. Okay, what I got here? I got brisket smoked, sausage smoked, and for my side dish, you have smothered potatoes. Smothered potatoes is its own show. The smoked meat is its own show. You can put any kind you want in here. Oh, look at this right here. That's Uncle Randeaux bread, and there's a secret ingredients to that. And you're going to see it on Uncle Randeaux's homemade French bread. There's something totally different that you don't know about here. So right now we're going to take a little test. All right, let's take it here. How about a little saucisse? Oh. When you do this, remember the marinade, important. How about a little brisket? That's good. Now, how about a little patate? Ton petit patate. Just right. The garlic, the onion, the bell pepper, the scallion. And Uncle Randeaux's bread. I'm making bread for a long time. I figured out the secret to making it just right. You're going to find out. Watch the video. So, mon ami, mes amis, what do we say? Allons manger. La de la bâton roulée, chef!